Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome back to Watch Club Daily, where we dive into the most shocking and intriguing true crime cases out there. Today, we're talking about a case that's finally coming to an end after years of speculation and suspense. In Idaho, 4 young women were found brutally murdered in their homes, and the police had one prime suspect, Bryan Kohberger. Bryan Kohberger, a graduate student at Washington State University, was accused of being the killer, but his defense team has been playing a last-ditch effort to get him off the hook. They've presented some pretty bizarre arguments, claiming that he suffered from a mental disorder that made him incapable of forming intent, and even trying to poke holes in the DNA evidence that linked him to the crime scenes. But let's take a closer look at what we know so far. The murders took place over the course of several weeks in November 2022, with Kaylee Goncalves, Zana Kernodle, Ethan Chapin, and Madison Mogen all being found dead in their homes. What quickly became clear was that these weren't random attacks. The killer seemed to have a clear target in mind. The police investigation led them straight to Bryan Kohberger's doorstep, where they found DNA evidence that linked him to the crimes. But Kohberger's defense team has been trying to raise questions about the reliability of that DNA. They claim that it was contaminated or mishandled, and that there were other possible explanations for the DNA evidence. We've seen some pretty wild conspiracy theories emerge in this case, but at its core, it's a straightforward matter of justice being served. The prosecution has presented overwhelming evidence that Kohberger was at the scene of all 4 murders, and they're confident that he'll be found guilty. Watch Club Daily will be keeping a close eye on this case as it unfolds, and will be sure to bring you updates and analysis every step of the way. It's clear that justice is finally coming for these young women and their families. The question now is, will Bryan Kohberger face the consequences of his actions? We'll have to wait and see, but one thing's for sure, this case has been a wild ride, and we're glad to be along for the ride. That's all for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in to Watch Club Daily. Join us next time as we dive into another jaw-dropping true crime story that'll leave you speechless.